Hello my loves, welcome to a new pick a card reading. Today we're going to get you clarity on, are you on their mind? And if so, what are they thinking and feeling about you? And then we'll look at, are there any actions they wish to take towards you and this connection? And stay with me till the end, because we'll also be looking at what is it that you need to surrender. What is Spirit wanting you to let go of so that your life can be filled with more joy? So if you're new to this channel, I am Dr. V. Welcome to all of the new subscribers, as well as to everyone who's been part of this beautiful family. I love you all so much. I appreciate you so much, and it's my absolute passion and purpose to be doing these readings for you. Thank you so much for being here. So as always, I have 3 groups for you today, and you can choose through the card, the image, as well as the message on each card. And then we'll also be assigning zodiac signs to each group. So you can pick from group number 1, number 2, number 3. You can pick them all and take the messages that resonate. Or some people like to take their zodiac sign and their person's zodiac sign and combine those readings. So there is no right or wrong answer here. Be gentle with yourself. Take what resonates and leave the rest. But if you're at that place where you really want to get clarity on what's going on between you and your person, then I highly recommend that you do the live reading experience with me. I'm one of the few people who offers this because I just believe in the power of live readings. I love seeing you on video call. I love connecting with you. I literally have the best private clients all over the world. You guys know who you are. I just appreciate you so much. And Spirit can answer all of your questions right there in real time as they come up. We can also video record it so you can watch it forever, and you would be surprised at how much you learn on each viewing. So that's one option. The other option is video recorded readings, which I also do. So if you go to livetarot.com/readings, you can see my entire menu right there. And for those of you who love to pull oracle cards at home, I've also created 2 decks, the Twin Flame Oracle, which is my love deck, and I use this in every reading here on YouTube, and the Divine Feminine Entrepreneur, which is my business, money, and career deck. And these are on big sale right now. I recommend you get them from Amazon FBA. It's just easier for you. It's very quick shipping, free shipping, and I believe they are the lowest price they have ever been in their history, which is, I think, $16.99. Okay, so this is the best time to grab them if you've been wanting them. So all of the links are in the box below for all of that. All right, let's take a deep breath and let's go through your card choices. So for group number 1, we have Embrace Change. I move easily and confidently through the changes in my life. Group number 2, we have Water Elemental. I allow my body, mind, and spirit to flow intuitively through the changes in life. Group number 3, I embrace my soul purpose and align all aspects of my life to it fully. Okay, let's go ahead and do zodiac signs. Group number 1, we have Scorpio, Aquarius, Taurus, and Gemini. Group number 2, we have Sagittarius, Virgo, Leo, and Aries. And group number 3, we have Libra, Pisces, Capricorn, and Cancer. So go ahead and make your choice, and we'll get started with group number 1. My beautiful group number 1 who chose this card right here, as well as Scorpio, Aquarius, Taurus, and Gemini. Let's see. Are you on their mind? And if so, what are they thinking and feeling about you? Then we will look at what actions do they wish to take towards you, if any. And stay with me till the end, because Spirit is going to tell you what you, group 1, need to surrender to make your life better and more joyful. Responsibility. You are aware of the power of your thoughts and the amount of love you express. Stress, turbulence, tension, arguments. Flame tree, the start of something new. Creation. Okay. This is interesting because it's almost like we have a progression energy coming through here, which is very fascinating. As we move from right to left, we have energy here of new beginnings. But that new beginning, that creation of this new and fresh energy, is kind of like a trial by fire energy. It's on the other side of challenge. So are you on this person's mind? Yes, absolutely. And they do feel that lately maybe things have been difficult between the two of you. Maybe they've been very strained between the two of you. There's been stress, tension. Maybe you guys have had arguments, disagreements on things. There's been turbulence. There's been ups and downs in this connection. For some of you, I feel like this person has a lot of stress in their overall life. There's certain things that are going on in their life that is putting a lot of pressure on them, literally mind, body, and soul. Right now, like their mind, body, and soul feels a lot of responsibility for things in their life. And then that stress and that pressure from the responsibility seems to be overflowing towards you as well, where you're like you and this connection is kind of being caught up in that vortex. There's some sort of a vortex energy here of stress that your person is going through, turbulence, things that they feel responsible for. It could be finances, it could be kids of any age, it could be family. There's something here that is operating like this, like I said, I'm getting the energy or the vision of a vortex. And right now it just feels very turbulent, and it feels like you and the relationship are getting caught up in this, even more so that it's spilling over into your lives. And that's where it's become really difficult. And this person is really regretting that. Like they didn't want you to get caught up in this. They wanted to keep you and your connection pure and separate from this. But sometimes it's very hard to do that, right? Because it does feel like a trial by fire. It feels like this person is longing for the ending of this cycle. Like they know that that this has been a really rough patch, a really rough time. They want to get to the other side of it. Okay, that's why we're getting this like flame tree, the start of something new. It is like this, okay, there's been this fire that's been going on. We need to put water on it, as in we need to finally douse it. We need peace. We need to create something new. We want to end this cycle. We want to get to the other side of it. So this person right now has a very deep desire for not just peace in their own life and to de-stress from the things that have been bothering them, but they also have a very deep desire to bring peace and lack of stress and goodness and connection back into their relationship with you. Because it seems like things have gotten out of hand, things have gotten out of control, and this person is feeling a lot of pain, grief, and discomfort around the fact that they feel that things have gotten out of their hands. So they are very aware of the fact that they want to create something better. That what they have been creating so far, or whatever cycle they've been stuck in so far, has not been good for the two of you. Okay, so they know that they want to create something better. They know that it's time to look at things differently and to stop spinning in the cycles of stress and negativity. I do feel that this person probably also suffers from like overthinking, like they once they get very stressed about things, once they feel responsibility, this is kind of like these two cards combined are very much like a 10 of Wands energy, where they feel like they're carrying the weight of the world on their back. They tend to take on responsibility and stress, but then they're not able to manage it very well. And then what ultimately happens is the last thing they want is to lose you, or for you to be caught up in that. But then somehow that has happened, where they haven't been able to separate their stress and responsibility from their connection with you. So now they've come to the end of that cycle where they're just like, I don't want to do this anymore. I know that we need to create something different, something better, and that it's possible to do that. They want you to be immune to all of this. Like, they don't want to drag you into this. They want what they have with you to be special and beautiful and different and separate from the stresses and responsibilities that are really catching up with them in their life right now. Go deeper. What else are they thinking and feeling? What else are they thinking and feeling about group one? Temperance, Ace of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, the Hermit. Okay. So it's interesting how we are getting here as the central energy, this Queen of Pentacles. Which means, again, see, this is the weight of responsibility. So this is the same energy as this, right? King and Queen of Pentacles energy is really all about stability. Stability in the day-to-day parts of life, right? This is about wanting to feel like you are financially stable. You're stable in your home, your living situation. Your responsibilities are under control, right? You don't feel like you're being overtaken by them. So this person really does feel some sort of, again, very important desire to become stable And the more unstable this person feels, or the more stress or turbulence they feel around their stability, is what makes them feel more and more out of balance. So that is why they are seeking balance, temperance, because they also know that it's not going to help their relationship with you if they don't balance themselves. Like them being out of balance, them not knowing how to soothe instead of tense, right? How to soothe the tension in their life. If they're not good at that, if they're letting the stress and the tension overtake them, then that is not going to help your relationship with them, right? It's only going to put more stress, okay? Now, for some of you, I'm getting, and this is not for everybody, so take it as it resonates. For some of you, this energy right here, this combined energy I'm getting right here, the Three of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles, I feel that this person feels responsible for a third party in their life, okay? It could be any kind of divine feminine energy. It could be this person is in some sort of committed relationship that they're unhappy in, but they might be there for finances, kids, living situation. It could be a mother figure. It could be a daughter figure. There's something here where they also feel some sense of responsibility for the stability of another person. And with this Three of Pentacles, they're very aware of their reputation. Okay, they're very aware of how they're being seen. So that's another reason why there is tension. There could be arguments between the two of you because you, group one, might be feeling that this person is not prioritizing you. Okay, there might be a feeling here of a lack of priority on their part. And it's not that they intend to not prioritize you, but they seem to feel very obligated. Okay, very obligated and tense about how they're viewed, okay? How they're viewed, what their reputation is, you know, how they're seen and judged by either this person or other people around them, okay? So, but either way, whether it's a third party or whether this is a third party or whether this is just the energy of your person needing to be stable and responsible, in either situation, that is the main thing. They're struggling with the stability. And they know, Ace of Wands, like they know that they need to do things differently. Especially when it comes to you. They know that they've been doing things towards the relationship, towards the connection that has not been useful. That maybe is pushing you away instead of bringing you closer to them. So they are very aware of this Ace of Wands, that it's time. Like if they don't do things differently, they are going to lose you. So that's another part of the stress that they are going through right now. So I feel like this person feels very torn, okay? They feel very torn between the turbulence in their life, the responsibilities they carry, and their responsibility towards you, of wanting to be with you, wanting to feel balanced, wanting you to see them as somebody who is balanced. This Three of Pentacles and their reputation of like how they're seen also is about you. They don't want you to see them as somebody who's unbalanced, somebody who doesn't know what they're doing. You know, they have a lot of pride around that. They want your respect. They care about how you see them. They don't want to lose face in your eyes, right? They don't want to look less than. So they might be going through some sort of a hermit phase right now where they're hiding out, trying to figure all of this out. And especially if they're currently feeling very vulnerable or feeling like they're not their best self, that might be another reason why they're hiding out, because again, they don't want to lose your respect. They don't want to seem less than to you, especially if they're struggling. So let's look at this immediate future. Is there any action this person wishes to take? Receive. Summer. Hidden path. creativity. So we have the create card a second time here, which is very interesting. So this person, see, the issue here is not you at all. The issue here is themselves, okay? They very much want to receive this relationship. They very much want to receive this connection with you. Summer's energy, this is the same energy as the sun, okay? So we're getting open-minded, abundant, ready to receive. They want to see the positivity. You bring the sun. You bring the light into their life. And they want to see and experience that warmth, that sun's energy from you. They want to receive the positivity that you bring, because I do feel that this person is going through a negative time right now. You're the only person who is positive and full of light in their life. Okay, this person right now might be surrounded by people who are negative, or they might be surrounded by responsibilities that are definitely heavy and negative. Right? So they look to you, they rely on you to be the positivity. They rely on you to bring that. And they know that that's not right, but they still succumb to it, because right now they feel like they want to create a beautiful relationship with you, but the path seems winding towards that, right? Because of their own responsibility. So in terms of action, I feel like they are still trying to figure out what is the answer to this. Because yes, we're getting creativity twice here, them wanting to create a life with you, but they're still trying to figure out what is the path towards that in a way that isn't full of turbulence, tension, arguments, and the stress of their responsibilities, right? So this is what they're still trying to figure out. And in the meantime, it's like they don't want to let go of your warmth, your beauty, your love. They don't want to let that go. So that's where they're at right now. Let's take a look at, what does Spirit want you to surrender so your life is better? Surrender low self-esteem. You deserve success, love, and abundance. Set an intention to identify and release any remnants of low self-esteem, group 1. Okay? So that is what Spirit wants you to surrender. So if you'd like to have a personal reading with me, you could do the live or the video recorded. You can also order any of the oracle decks that I have used in this reading. They are available at Amazon FBA, as well as my website, but I recommend you get them from Amazon FBA because it's free shipping, it's quick, and it's at the lowest price ever. I think $16.99. All of the links are in the box below. If you haven't already, please do hit that subscribe, give this video a like. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you all on the next one. My beautiful group 2 that chose Water Elemental and Sagittarius, Virgo, Leo, and Aries. Let's see, are you on their mind? And if so, what are they thinking and feeling about you? We'll also look at, are there any actions they wish to take towards you? And stay with me till the end, because we'll also be looking at what Spirit wants you to surrender in your life so that you can have more joy. We'll start here with your oracle, and then we will do your tarot. Individuality. You leave your unique stamp of love on everything you do. Breaking point. Limit, final straw, overwhelmed. Peace, dissolving unwanted or disturbing thoughts. The void, okay. Wow, this person is definitely in a point of deep, deep struggle right now. Very deep struggle. Are you on their mind? Yes. But at the same time, I feel like they are very focused on themselves right now. Okay, there's a sense of solitude. There's a sense of feeling alone. Okay, and it's not your fault that they feel alone. I feel like they're going through a cycle in their life where they feel like everything is on them. That there are certain cycles that they've gone through in their life that keeps putting pressure on them. And that these cycles don't have anything to do with you. But there are these recurring cycles or patterns that keep happening in this person's life. They almost see themselves as kind of uniquely in a void where nothing ever works out, or at least that is their interpretation. Okay, they're going through, you know, those phases in life that are very human, that many of us go through, where we go through a cycle where we feel like no matter what we do, nothing is working out, everything is going wrong. You're putting effort towards things, they're not working out. And I feel like this person is feeling like they are stuck in that cycle, and that if something doesn't work out soon, then they're reaching a breaking point. Okay. And so when it comes to you, they feel the same way. Like, I feel like this person is feeling like a failure in their life right now. And then when they think of you on top of their life, on top of other things in their life, they feel like a double failure. Okay. And it's not because of you, it's because of their own frustration with why things are not working in their life. This person is not at peace when it comes to you, group 2. Okay. They are in a void. Look at this. They're feeling alone, naked, very like, like they're turning their back to the universe right now, because it's almost like they feel like the universe doesn't have their back. Like they don't feel like the universe is kind to them right now. They feel like the universe keeps taking things away from them, including you. For some of you, you may have had to walk away from this person, or there might be some little to no contact or separation between the two of you. So if this person has lost you, even if it's been a short amount of time, they are feeling like everything is against them. Okay, they're not in contact with you. Other things in their life isn't working. Everything feels like it's going wrong. They just feel like a failure, and they're sitting right now a little bit in the self-pity of that void, right? And again, we all go through those kind of times where we have to indulge in feeling sorry for ourselves before we start fighting again, right? Fighting for something better. So this person, I feel like they're really trying to find themselves. There's something in them that feels like they have lost themselves. They're trying to redefine who they are through this mess. They feel like they're in a mess right now. They feel like because nothing is working out and they feel like such a failure, they feel like it's robbing them of their identity. Like they don't know who they are anymore. They used to know who they are, but now they don't know who they are. So they're struggling with their sense of self. They're struggling with their identity. They're trying to get out of a cycle of failure, get out of a cycle of this void. And the way that they're thinking about you is that if they don't even know who they are anymore, if they're struggling with their own identity, then how can they possibly be anyone with you, right? Like if they don't even know who they are, who are they with you? How do they even show up for you? Okay. And this is why I feel like they are so much wanting peace with you, peace in their life, because I think their life has been full of drama and turmoil. See, dissolving unwanted or disturbing thoughts. So they are also stuck in probably cycles of negative thinking, limiting beliefs, negativity that spirals, because the more things don't go right, the more negative they feel, right? The more like hopeless they feel. So they're really looking for some peace. They might be obsessing about many things, you included, and they're like now getting closer to reaching some sort of a limit or breaking point unless things get better. Okay, so they feel very inadequate right now. They feel low self-worth. They feel like they don't have anything to offer you, because they're so much in struggle themselves that they don't know how to show up for you, what to even give you. they just feel like they don't even have the capacity to do that. Okay, and they deeply regret that, and it's giving them a lot of pain. Deeper, what else are they thinking and feeling about group 2? The Tower. 5 of Cups. 7 of Pentacles. 7 of Cups. And the Ace of Cups. Okay. So we have a lot of emotional energy coming through here, right? Because this person is definitely going through a very emotional time, okay? So to me, the central energy here of the 7 of Pentacles is very telling to us. It's exactly a confirmation of what we're already seeing group 2, which is that this person is looking for their return on investment, okay? And this is an interesting reading because I feel like this reading is not just about you and this person. These cards are showing how you fit into their world view. Because this person right now, like I said, is extremely distracted by their overall world. And you are one part of that, right? You are an important part of it. But right now they seem to be extremely distracted by their overall world. And in the same way with the 7 of Pentacles, they're looking for a return on investment. That's the same with you. That's the same with the rest of their life. Remember I said like they keep planting seeds, like they keep taking action, they keep doing things to better their life, better their relationship with you, but they feel like it all blows up in their face. There is no fruition. 7 of Pentacles is the energy of wanting to plant your seeds in a field and then watering it, doing what's necessary so that all of those crops grow into abundance, right? Into an abundance of love, abundance of money, abundance of stability. You're looking for the results, the reward for your hard work. And again, this person feels very unappreciated, not by you, but by life, you know, very unappreciated, overlooked, beat down by life. And even though you may love them, even though you may have been there for them and are still there for them, it's not enough to make up for the ways that they feel defeated in life. Okay, they still feel like even though you love them, it won't be for long. They won't be able to keep you for long if they're not able to deliver on their own life. Okay, if they're struggling, if they're getting nowhere, if they're failing, whether it's financially, you know, living situation, family-wise, failing with you, it's like it doesn't matter, because when life doesn't work out, neither does love. That's how this person sees it. So for them right now, like I said, with the Void card as well as this Tower, everything has kind of come crashing down in their life, okay? Or they feel like everything is about to come crashing down, including their relationship with you, okay? Again, they feel like either it is ending or it's going to end, it's not going to last because of their collapse in their life. And that is why it's interesting. We have the 7 of Pentacles here surrounded by the 7 of Cups and the 5 of Cups. So the fact that this central energy, they are not reaping the benefits of their hard work, is making them incredibly emotional. See? It's an emotional blow. 5 of Cups, despair, sadness, grief. And 7 of Cups, confusion. What else am I supposed to do? What else should I do? How can I change this? How can I make it better? This is the same question they're asking towards their own life as well as towards you, group 2. They are confused and in grief and in despair about how to make things better, what to do differently. Ace of Cups. They want this new beginning so badly. They want to get to the other side of all of their struggles. They want to stop failing. They want to stop failing you and failing in life. And the thing is, you may not even see this person as a failure, right? You may not even see them that way, but this is their own individual identity. This is the way they are seeing themselves, right? So they may have low self-esteem. They may not seem like a failure to the outside world, but they feel like it inside. So they want this new beginning with you and in life, very much so. So they're struggling to find the answer, but as this tower is coming down, even though it can feel very scary and like everything is collapsing, it usually does bring clarity. So let's see, do they wish to take any action? Are they going to take any action towards you in this immediate future? Mystery. Observe. Ascension. Memories. Okay. So I feel like right now, in terms of taking action, this person is a little bit in a stuck energy, okay? They are not sure yet, at least in this immediate future. When I say immediate, I mean in the next few days, right? They're not sure what they're going to do. I feel like they may have other life issues that need to be resolved, that they need answers on, or they need results from before they can figure out what to do about this relationship, whether, like I said, whether they even have anything to offer. Okay? Because right now they are observing. They're in observation mode. They're looking for certain results. This could be even for if you guys are long distance, or if there's any kind of third party situation, doesn't have to be romantic. They're looking to observe results on things that they have set into place. They may have taken certain actions, made certain decisions. They're waiting on results from something, okay? And you may not even know specifics about what that could be. They might be being secretive about that because they don't want to, again, look like a failure if it doesn't come through, okay? But they really do want to ascend this relationship, okay? They've created beautiful memories with you. They don't want to let that go. They want to ascend, expand, evolve this relationship, but it seems like they're waiting for certain things in their life, or certain results, or certain things that need to come through in order for them to move forward. And that's in the immediate next few days kind of energy, okay? So the desire is there. There's certain things that need to come into place before they can take full action towards you. So what does Spirit want you to surrender in the meantime here? Surrender the habit of people pleasing. Speak your needs and be true to yourself. Focus on your own happiness instead of always trying to make everyone else happy. Okay, that's what Spirit wants you to surrender for your own happiness and joy. So if you'd like to have a personal reading with me, you could do the live or the video recorded. You can also order any of the oracle decks that I've created and used in this reading. This one is a Twin Flame Oracle. It's right here. Right now, that and the Divine Feminine Entrepreneur Oracle are both on sale. Amazon FBA is the easiest way to get it. Free shipping gets to you quickly. I believe it's the cheapest price we've ever had, $16.99 for a 77 card deck. All of the links are in the box below. If you haven't already, please do hit that subscribe, give this video a like. It really helps the channel and supports me. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you all on the next one. My beautiful group 3 that chose Spirit Awakens, as well as Libra, Pisces, Capricorn, and Cancer. Let's see. Are you on their mind? And if so, what are they thinking and feeling about you? We'll also look at, is there any action they wish to take towards you in this next immediate future? And stay with me till the end, because we'll also be finding out, what does Spirit want you to surrender to have more joy and peace in your life? So we'll start here with your oracle cards, and then we'll do your tarot. Loyalty. Your reliability demonstrates your loving sense of devotion and consistency of being. Beginnings. Try again. New direction. Start over. Thinking of you. A loving thought. Serendipity. Patience. Wow, this person is absolutely thinking about you, okay? For some of you, this could be a separation or a silence that has gone on between the two of you. It doesn't have to be. It could be kind of like a rekindling energy. It could be a reconciliation energy for those of you who might be in silence right now. If this person has lost you, okay, or if they have made the mistake of stepping away from you, they're definitely regretting it, okay? Whether you've stepped away from them or they've stepped away from you, they are definitely regretting it, because in that space, they're realizing how loyal you were with your heart, how dedicated you were to them, how much you truly loved them, how much you cared, and how you stood by them through every difficult time. And I feel like they are now feeling very ashamed around the fact that they did not show you the same loyalty. And it's almost like if they are distant from you at this time, it's like there's a desire welling up in their heart to show you loyalty. There's this deep desire in their heart to show you loyalty. That's really starting to surprise even them, because they're feeling that deep sense of remorse and regret around it, okay? Around not prizing your loyalty when they had it, not being so deeply grateful for it, okay? And look at this, what a wonderful direct answer to, are they thinking of you? Yes. A loving thought and serendipity, thinking of you, absolutely yes. And this is interesting because we're also getting the sun's energy, so I feel like this person is right now, again, if they are distant from you, if there's a silence between the two of you, they are very much in the darkness right now without your light. Like they see you as the sun. When you are around, even if it's just your energy that's around them, you know, even if they haven't seen you in a while, even if they just feel your energy, they feel the light from that. They feel the positivity, they feel the nurturing, they feel the love. Like you bring light into their darkness. And this person definitely tends to go through dark cycles, okay? They might be somebody who overthinks, overanalyzes, is stuck in their head a lot, you know? And that's why I feel like if they have lost you, even if it's recent, even if they have walked away, it doesn't matter who walked away. Now in that silence, they are very much seeing and appreciating your patience, like how much patience you gave them, how much understanding you gave them. I feel like group 3, you have given this person probably more love, patience, and understanding than they've ever gotten from anybody else. And I think that it took for your absence for them to realize that. And it doesn't even have to be physical absence. It could even just be energetically you've been absent. Like say, you know, you're in touch with them, but you're not giving them the same kind of love, attention, or energy that you used to. You may have dialed it back because you felt like this person was not meeting you where you deserve to be met. So If that is the case, this person is very much dreaming about new beginnings with you. Try again, new direction, start over. It's like there's this feeling from them, or this desire from them to want to prove something to you, to show you that they are not the disloyal person that you may have seen them to be. Like I said, they feel very ashamed. And when I say disloyal, it doesn't mean that they cheated on you or did anything bad, but just they did not meet you with the same level of trust, loyalty, attention, affection, investment in the relationship. They may not have met you with equal investment in the relationship. So that's why they are dreaming right now of new beginnings with you. They're thinking of you very much. They're missing your light, this beautiful radiating light coming from this card. There's a lot of regret. And in the same way that you were patient with them, they feel like they should have been more patient with you. They feel like they should have not been impatient or argumentative. For some of you, this person may have been somebody who argued with you, somebody who disagreed with you, somebody who caused some sort of conflict with you, okay? And if that's the case, if they caused conflict or they argued with you, they also deeply regret that now, because they feel like they should have given you back the kind of patience that you gave them. Okay, let's go deeper here. What else are they thinking and feeling about you? What else are they thinking and feeling? Page of Pentacles, Seven of Swords, Five of Swords, the Star, the Emperor. Yeah, see, this person, they're very much stuck in their ego right now. Okay, we're getting a lot of egoic energy. You know, they have tremendous remorse about the way they behaved. They are very grateful for the way you have behaved, and now they're stuck in this, again, shame, you know, egoic shame. Five of Swords being the central energy. Like, they know they screwed this up, they know they screwed it up really badly, and now it's like they're sitting in this ego shame. Their pride has been destroyed, they're stressed out. Look at this person, you know, stressed out in their head. Remember I said this person can also be the kind of person that overthinks, is stuck in their head, over analyzes. That's all Five of Swords energy, right? Like, they always want to win in any given situation, and when they lose, or when they in their mind feel like they are losing ground or losing face or losing pride, it's very hard for them. Very hard for them. So even though they know that they're the ones who messed this up, who screwed this up, they're the ones who need to apologize, they're the ones who need to step up and try for that new direction, that new beginning, they're also right now struggling with how low they feel about themselves in whatever was their behavior, okay? Seven of Swords. This is why I feel like there's certain forms of deception, you know, things that they haven't admitted to themselves about why they behaved this way, or why they did not show up for you the way you deserved, okay? There might even be certain things about this person's life that they haven't shared with you. It doesn't have to be some big, dark, awful secret, but it can be certain things about them that if you knew, you would understand their behavior better. I wouldn't be surprised if this person tends to be a little secretive. Okay? And again, it's not even that they're secretive about big things. They might even be secretive about smaller things that matter, you know, or things that in your mind wouldn't be a big deal, but in their mind, again, it is, because there is a big part of this person that is ego and pride driven. Okay, there's a big part of this person that struggles with their own ego and pride. So they know very deeply that they are quite immature compared to you, emotionally immature, okay? They don't have the same emotional maturity that you have. They struggle with that. So they feel less than, but what happens is that they try to make up for it by giving off this boss emperor energy. They try to stay in control. They try to stay in control of their emotions. They try to act, you know, very protective and defensive, but they know that you see through them, group 3. They also know that you very clearly see through them, and that inside they are not this strong emperor energy that they try to show on the outside, because inside they know that you are the real star. You are emotionally stronger. You are a shining light. And now see, first you were coming through with this beautiful sun's energy, like you are this beautiful shining light. Now you're also a star, so you're both, and the sun is a star, so it's kind of like the same energy. You are, again, the beautiful positive light. They are the ones who kind of hide behind their weaknesses. You're the one who's out in the open, being strong and vulnerable and emotionally mature in a way that they cannot match, okay? And, you know, that might be some of the ways in which they are feeling inadequate to be the kind of partner that you deserve, or the kind that you would want long term. So in this immediate future, is there any action just in these next few days that they wish to take towards you? Winter, masculine, denial, oh boy, marriage, interesting, oh boy. All right, so for some of you, this person is very much stuck, frozen right now. They don't know what to do. They don't want to lose you. They don't know what to do to keep you, okay? Because we're getting this card right here, I feel like for some of you, the reason for this stuck energy, the reason for all of this could be that they are committed to somebody else, okay? It could be that this is a third-party situation, okay? And they're stuck between their loyalty towards you versus their loyalty to somebody else. Even though they don't love that person or they're not happy, there's some sort of loyalty there, because we are getting the loyalty card here. Okay, that's not for everybody. And for some of you, yes, you have been very patient. You know, you may have known that there's a third party and you've waited for this person, so they feel very guilty about it. Okay, and they know that they want a new beginning with you, but 5 of Swords, they're stuck in something that they feel like they need to win, whether it's like a divorce case, finances, kids, whatever it is. There's something that they may feel that this is an ego issue or their pride issue, and they're 7 of Swords, and they've been, you know, leading a double life. Okay, for some of you, this person, you know, could be committed to somebody else, and 7 of Swords leading a double life. And, you know, not that you don't know about it, you do know, but just they're under that ego pressure of, you know, having 2 different ways of being. Okay, but that's not for everybody. For the rest of you, yes, there is a very strong masculine energy here, divine masculine presence, that is quite frozen right now, stuck in some sort of denial and repressed emotion. Okay, so in just these next few days, we're not seeing a lot of movement here in terms of action. We're seeing, you know, stuck in the head, you know, stuck in the mind. needing to come up with an answer, a resolution, still in denial, still trying to repress, still trying to, you know, still like spiraling in guilt and shame and loyalty towards you, but still stuck with what action needs to be taken next. Okay, I'm sorry to have to say that, but that's what we're seeing here. Somebody who is stuck, at least in this immediate next few days future. So what does Spirit want you to surrender, group 3? Surrender procrastination. Oh, interesting. This person is procrastinating. Now it's time for you to let that go. See, now is the time to jump on a goal instead of putting it off. Taking action will attract success. So if this person is stuck right now, what can you do to take action in other parts of your life that are going to bring you joy? So if you'd like to have a personal reading with me, you could do the live or the video recorded. You can also order any of the oracle decks that I've created and used in this reading. The best way to get them right now is Amazon FBA, because you get free and fast shipping, and they're at the cheapest price we've ever offered them, $16.99. So it's a real steal right now if you've been wanting to grab those. All of the links are in the box below. If you haven't already, please do hit that subscribe and give this video a like. It really helps the channel, and it's absolutely free to you. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you all on the next one.